Hey, calling all music producers and artists out there. Donkeyman Records has just launched its first beat competition, and it's so easy to do. Go to the link in the bio, link in the description, follow it, read it. All the terms are there, everything's there. The prizes are huge prize pools, about $2,000 worth of prizes going up for grabs. The grand prize being $1,000. Every single submission gets specialized feedback. It's my own personal feedback. I'm not saying it's, yay or nay, but it's feedback. Not only that, but your beat will also be shown and displayed on the website. All beats entered will be displayed on the website. All beats entered can be sold on the website. The beat maker / producer who made the beat gets all the money that whatever they want for the beat. It's a good way to showcase your skills, and all it costs you is $20. It's pretty good. The winner is chosen by the public. It's all voters. People go on, listen to your beat. If they like it, they'll vote. It's as simple as that. Let's get on with the podcast. What's going on, Mladen?
Oh, hello. Good, thanks.
Bro, we've got a new guest on today.
Again,
man.
Fuck, man. We're on a roll
We're
today.
on a roll. We just had Labsy on.
Yeah.
And now we've got
Do we need a drum roll?
Sure, can you provide one?
Hold on. Let me get the mic. Like a verbal drum roll or like a synthesized, like...
You choose, bro.
Like an air guitar drum roll.
You choose, bro.
Okay, I'll do air guitar drum roll
Right,
as well, like air DJ. But drum. Can you get it on the camera? Go. Who is it?
Lewis from
Lewis.
Discover Hip Hop.
What's going on?
What's going on, bro? Thanks for coming in, man.
No worries, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
Do you want to maybe pull the mic closer to you?
Yeah, is that all right? Could I have these headphones down a little bit? Is
Yeah,
that okay?
no, they're too loud. Yeah,
it's a bit loud. Yeah, that's all right.
You're in the hot seat, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, that's up a tiny bit. Sorry, bro. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, thanks for that.
No
Dope.
worries, man.
Maybe we
Yeah.
should have done that before we started.
No, bro. People see that this is real.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
live.
it's real.
Yeah.
It's the realness.
Pinch yourself.
Fucking oath.
Are you real?
I'll let other people decide if I'm
All
real.
right, he's real.
I don't want to be
I've
self-proclaimed.
decided
Yeah,
already.
no.
Yeah.
It's good. That's a good. It's a good way to be. You don't
Yeah.
tell people what you are. They decide for themselves, man.
Riley P had this song, bro, and I shouldn't have started saying this because I can't remember it word for word, but there is part of the hook where he's talking about, but basically the concept of it is like the ones that always proclaim how real they are and they're always in your face going, I got your back, bro, like
Yeah.
I'm here for it, they're the ones that are overcompensating.
Yeah.
If you're
You're
real,
fucking so right.
you don't have to say it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true. Mladen,
What?
you need to calm
I
down.
wasn't
a bit,
there, man. I didn't even hear what he said.
You didn't hear what he said? Can you hear? Use
I
your
was
mic.
just looking at his hair. I was like, look at the golden
It's nice hair.
locks.
It's fucking nice hair.
I get you.
It's nice hair. So, Lewis, man, so you've got a whole bunch of different podcasts as well, yeah?
Yeah.
I've noticed that you've just recently launched a whole bunch of different Instagram accounts. And, I mean, so you started out with Discover Hip Hop. Is that how you started? And now you're kind of branching out into different stuff. Like, explain to everyone exactly what Discover Hip Hop is and what the purpose of it is, and then how, where you planning on taking it and what you've got in the works and shit. And
Yeah.
we'll kick it off with that and see how we go.
Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, no, it's interesting. I guess like with any kind of like projects or goals or whatever, they kind of like morph over time, you know what I mean? And you kind of like mold them as you go along. So yeah, it did start out as just Discover Hip Hop because I was, passionate about hip hop. It's something I've loved and listened to for such a long time. I haven't so much been a part of the scene for that long, but actually just listen to the music.
Yep.
And then I also kind of came to this realization that, talking to people is something that comes naturally to me, and it's something I'm fascinated by as well.
Okay.
Like understanding different people and like why they choose the lives they do. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So then those things just kind of like molded together, and like Discover Hip Hop was the obvious kind of solution for me.
Yeah.
And then we were kind of talking about this a little bit before. You kind of, you need to have a niche, and you need to have like something that is what you do in terms of a podcast.
Yeah.
But then you start to feel a little bit restricted.
Exactly, yeah.
Like there's so many people that I want to talk to that I would love to have a chat with, but don't fit into the hip hop umbrella. So what do? Do you get them on and kind of break your own rules, or what do you do? So I guess that's where I came up with Lewis Grant Discoveries.
Yeah.
which is kind of the overarching name over all of the projects that I'm going to go into.
Fuck yeah.
And then in that is like, and that way I'm not restricted, but you still have your niche. You can explore whatever you want, and you just create a new name. Because I mean, yeah, they're different podcasts, but it's the same set, the same equipment, everything's the same. You just give it a different title, put it in a different playlist. Exactly.
I like it. Yeah. No, it's good. It's kind of like how we started. So I mean, with the podcast, in my mind anyway, it was always, music, hip hop. But then I kind of started to think about it. And it's like, well, then we're just going to start restricting ourselves. And so, yeah, we kind of just eventually just kind of like, fuck it, we'll just have anyone on. It's like, we just like to talk. And some way or another, it'll come back to music. But that's irrelevant because, I made sure the name wasn't necessarily, just kind of signified anything specific. And
nothing music centric.
Exactly.
But we've got the word mix, so mix we can mix it up.
Exactly.
No matter what.
Yeah. It's a mix of everything, And then the podcast cartel was another avenue because I wanted to start other podcasts as well, and I thought, you know what, let's see if we can network with people and see if we can connect everyone, and then in amongst it, I'll produce some more podcasts myself and get other people hosting it and just see how the fuck it goes because. It's something that I find fascinating as well. Is conversations and learning about people and where they come from. And but yeah, so it's pretty sick, man. I've followed you for a while.
I appreciate it.
And you probably enjoy this. I don't know if you're into AI and shit, but I remember maybe every year ago I was like, what if there's any hip hop related podcasts in Australia?
Oh yeah.
And number one was Discover Hip Hop, and I was like, oh, okay.
No way.
Cool. Yeah.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, man.
And it's funny because
a year ago, that's basically when I started it.
Well,
that's
because
wild.
then I looked into Discover Hip Hop. I'm like, this guy's got a few hundred followers at the time, and I'm like, so ChatGPT's telling me that there actually isn't anything in Australia.
Yeah.
At least anything that is well
received.
Yeah, or popular, or not even popular, just well produced. Because obviously yours was well produced because everything kind of linked into it. So ChatGPT was able to find it by crawling the internet. So if there's anything out there else it didn't find, they obviously haven't got their shit set up properly, or names aren't kind of matching or whatever. But and then when I saw that, I was like, well, fuck, maybe this is the right time to kind of start a podcast in Australia, because in America it's heavily saturated. And in Australia it's not. And although you think it might be, but it's all corporate shit. It's all fucking iHeartRadio. And
it's commercialized.
It's all commercial, and it's all like ABC, and you have to fucking know someone to get, and it's so hard to get on. And then, when you get on, it's like, you can't say this, you can't do that.
Right.
It's got to be these questions. It's not just a conversation. And it's always, they don't give opportunities to young people to host a podcast, to up and coming people. They always get famous comedians to pay them a fucking massive. Exactly. So it's like, fuck it, we'll just do it here. I'm a huge fan of Joe Rogan and all that crew, and Tom Segura and Your Mum's House and fucking all the podcasts that happen there. And it looks like that a comedian or a musician can go on a podcast tour over there, and you see when one person's on Joe Rogan, then you're like, all right, they're going to be on Kill Tony, they're going to be on fucking this, they're going to, no, and that's not here. You can't find that here. It's kind of what the podcast cartel is. I want, I want people to be like, oh, this guy, I like this guy, I'm now going to follow him on all the podcasts. I think that's dope, bro. And I think it's good. Like, we're chatting a bit about it before, but I think it's good for guests as well, to have access to something like that. But no, I kind of had a similar experience when I was looking up, like some of the hip hop podcasts. I knew of a couple. Like, I listened to, there was one called A1 The Show, which was like actually started by, I think it was a Spotify official one, but it ended up stopping. But it was hosted by 24 Karat Kev and a couple other ladies. But then obviously there's Take Flight. I don't know if you guys know Take Flight. I've heard of that.
They're probably like, in terms of like, it's, I know different people have their different opinions on like whether they're doing things like the right way, I guess, but their production quality is really high, and they get good engagement and views and stuff, but you're right. Like, other than that, there's not a lot of, I got to say, obviously, shout out to The Lesson, shout out to Biz Beast and The Biz. There's plenty of guys out there doing their thing, but it's hard to do your thing and keep the production quality high and get all the views there, because it's really hard to actually bring money in off this stuff.
It's so hard.
Keep it afloat.
It's fucking hard.
You have to be creative.
You have to be,
But at the end of the day, the difference between starting and not is that one single camera. So when you look at quality, fair enough. When people first start, throughout their first series of episodes,
I'm not saying that ours is any of a good
but
quality either.
if I look back on episode 1
fucking oath.
compared to episode 10, 15,
different,
there's
yeah.
difference. We've
Yeah.
introduced signs eventually. We start doing aesthetics.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. I start to
learn how to speak into the mic better.
Fucking
or
oath, yeah.
whatever. Like,
learn how to put cameras in focus, you know.
yeah.
There's a whole bunch of episodes where like I'm out of focus the whole episode.
Yeah, tell me about it,
And
bro.
it's
I
like,
did
fuck,
the same
I'm just gonna
shit.
fucking put it up.
Yeah. Have you learned how to maybe you already knew how to use like the shutter speed and the
Yeah, fucking oath. I know.
I
Use it, yeah.
fucking had no idea, bro, and
Yeah,
I just put it on auto the whole time, and everything I did. I even bought this camera that's supposed to be like a good entry level camera, and everything was just grainy as fuck. And everyone's telling me, like, I had fucking Lockie Hamill and Horns, these two amazing video producers, be like, "Hey, bro, maybe you should like learn how to use your camera." I'm like,
it's all it
nah,
comes
what,
down to,
what do they know? You know, whatever. I kept going on, and then I watched this 20-minute video on how to do
to
ISO,
set it.
shutter speed, and that, and it's
fucking
like
oath.
changes your life. It's
Fucking
amazing.
oath, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for me when it's just me though, because it's like there's like 4 cameras here at the moment.
Right.
And I'm keeping like making sure they're recording, making sure they're all in focus, and it's like, fuck. It's
How
tough.
do you do that, bro? They're all charging and stuff on the go, are they?
Yeah, so they've all got dummy batteries.
Yep.
So
Okay.
they're just basically powered, endless power.
Dope.
And then there's enough storage in there for 4 hours. So
Oh, sick. Oh, sick.
just
Yeah.
leave them recording. Yeah.
Fuck
Just
yeah.
hope to God that they're in focus.
Yeah. yeah. Dope. Yeah. I
And they
love
stay
it.
focused.
And that's the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
talking about camera, where I've been, since we started, so we basically started doing the same thing, but except with the cameras off, no mics on,
Yeah.
like everything packed up.
Oh.
And I got frustrated as well. Like, why are we talking about all this when we can catch it and record it?
Because I already had the,
Yeah.
I've got the equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, bro,
yeah.
and I knew coming, like, hanging out, like, that's always, I was always an option. I go, come on, man.
Yeah.
I go, there's no point having all these conversations if we're not going to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
One way or another. At least
Oh.
capture it, let people hear it.
For
fun.
sure, 100%, bro. And sometimes you say some shit that's super interesting. I mean, the amount of conversations I've had with people or guests or whatever before we start fucking going, where it's like that would have been perfect to
Yeah.
like film and put. I think just to have things rolling is good.
But sometimes even just us getting to know each other before
Right.
the camera turns on, that content is ours.
Yeah.
Privately,
gotcha.
you know, it's a good
Yeah,
way to
yeah,
build
yeah.
up and get
It
into
is,
the
yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
But sometimes the audience doesn't necessarily have to see it. That's
Yeah.
our special moment. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit of banter and
Yeah,
whatever.
fucking oath, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
bro.
but there is like conversations that we share from experiences that we had 10 years ago
Yeah.
that we can always bring up.
Yeah.
We
Fucking
got a
oath.
million
Yeah.
things that we can talk about that we haven't even turned the mic on yet.
Yeah,
Or-
right.
or the
yeah,
camera
yeah,
on for.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
we used to
you've
work
got-
in a pawn shop. Like,
Wait,
we
hold
used to
up.
work in a pawn shop. both of
pawn
us.
shop?
We used to work as cashiers, bro.
Wait, like not a second-hand store.
Like a pawn broker.
Right.
broker.
Okay, that's
Cash
interesting, bro.
converters,
Tell me
yeah.
about
That's
that.
how we first met.
Yeah, we worked at cash converters for fucking.
Right.
I was there for 4 years.
Oh wait. So it is like a
Yeah, secondhand,
I
yeah.
thought you meant like a porn store, like
No,
a sex store or
no,
something.
no,
I was
no,
like,
no, no, no.
because I don't know if you know, I'm gonna do interviews with sex workers. I was like,
No,
oh, that's,
yeah,
that's
No,
fascinating.
Simon's overqualified for
Yeah,
that.
no, they won't let me in that.
yeah,
bro.
yeah. They won't let you in.
They
yeah.
won't let me in, man. God.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you guys work together at like a cash
Yeah,
converters.
yeah.
Dope,
Yeah.
dope. Nice,
Yeah,
man.
that's
So that was
So
funny.
every day is a story, you know. So it's like
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get crazy stuff coming
And
in.
we were talking about, you know, like reminiscing.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? We're reminiscing for no reason,
and we're
bro.
pissing ourselves.
We're
Fucking-
pissing ourselves laughing, and then he
Yeah.
made some cashies clips, and they fucking like they
Blew up.
people were like, oh, interacting, and
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
just, just the engagement. They're curious about our like shenanigans at work and whatever. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
That's another thing, isn't it? Like, how do you like, as like, you know, hosts of a platform, how do you like drive that? That's something I've been thinking about, is like, how do you create that interest around yourself? Because you guys find your stories interesting, so you know they're interesting stories, but how do you take that interest and like display it in a way that other people can relate to as well?
I
you
think-
know what I mean?
Yeah, go.
For me, this is the same kind of mindset that I have with my music. I said it with Labsy. Is that I write music that I find that I enjoy because I know that I'm not unique, and I know that my taste in music is not unique. My taste in humor is not unique. And therefore, there's going to be other people who like it. It's just a matter of finding them.
That's true.
And
That's the
then
biggest
it's a
challenge.
matter of up to us being able to relay those stories in a way that's engaging.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
practice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
It
40
also
episodes
comes-
ago, this guy couldn't speak. You know.
Yeah,
And now he can fucking speak non-stop and tell stories and yeah.
learning how to talk on the
Fucking
podcast.
oath, yeah.
Yeah,
The
dope.
next step is to teach him how to see, take the glasses off.
yeah, I'm still working that out.
Fucking oath. And he's a busy man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, what were you gonna say, bro?
I was gonna say it's hold on, let me get rid of this. Hello, good thanks. Nah, wrong way, bro. If I can put it that way.
There we go. What were we gonna say?
I was going to say something, wasn't I?
Yeah, about
I forget.
Something about learning how to see.
Yeah, no, I can't
before
do that.
No?
Only with my glasses on.
No. It was about how your stories, how you're gonna get people to relate to them.
Well, I think just being like when we talk about things, we're just recalling,
Yeah.
and sometimes we may express ourselves through telling the story.
It's no different
It
to
might-
how we would without a mic.
Yeah,
That's the
so
thing.
we just tell each other.
Yeah.
We'll just go back and recall.
Yeah.
Sometimes that story can be funny in itself.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
don't really need to act up. So I like to emphasize a story in my explanation.
Yeah.
So it might be funny,
Yeah.
but we try to make each other laugh.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's the
So
gauge. That's
the-
why I liked
yeah,
it with
yeah.
Mladen, because I try and make him laugh.
We
and
always
he tries
make,
to make me
even
laugh.
amongst
Right.
our other group of
Yeah.
colleagues, because
Yeah.
there was a big group of us. Our goal was to have fun at work,
Yeah.
make each other laugh, and infect the customers with our enjoyment.
Yeah.
But you couldn't always impress everyone.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you can imagine that environment.
Yeah.
But so then now we always wanted to have like a show around our work environment.
Yeah.
But now we get a chance to talk about that and sort of bring it into here.
Yeah. Dope.
And then he can do like little edits and clips and shit like that to make it
Yeah.
interesting. And
Yeah.
like I reckon we could do a full Cashies episode on a, on a day, and a full story behind the
Like, I
day
know.
that,
Yeah.
one of a million days that occurred for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And do a whole episode on that.
Yeah,
The way
absolutely.
you edit.
Yeah. Fuck
So
yeah.
like, fuck man, like, I don't know, if you overthink things, but you can be creative, like, man, we can riff ideas nonstop.
Yeah.
They're just one of those things.
And
Like,
it's all practice.
Yeah.
It's all just, you just got to keep doing it.
Yeah, what do you think creativity is? Because I used to feel like I wasn't creative as a kid growing up, but then now I feel very creative.
It's just
Yeah,
making something out of nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
Whether it's recording,
yeah, that's true.
and then whatever you do with that recording,
recording,
there's,
writing.
there's different levels of creativity. There's
Yeah.
as long as you're just bringing in an idea, creating something out of nothing.
And
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
creativity.
Getting
Yeah.
inspired by something. All right, this is how I create. You could say something in the context of business, right?
Yeah.
You can tell me you just started a new business. Straight away, my little fucking hamsters in my head are gonna go, "Brrr." All right, how can I make a connection? Somehow, one way or another. Whether it's for someone else that I've known before, and I go, how can I connect them
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
to make a relationship work?
Yeah, it does.
Even if I have any benefit from it. My benefit is just making that connection, and one day
And you've created that.
I've
connection.
created an event. Hopefully that becomes a triangle somehow. But all right, it's a one to a big
Yeah,
connection.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
like, for example, like I might have an idea for a landscaper friend to have drones in
Okay.
marketing,
yeah, cool.
taking before and after shots.
Yeah,
You know, like we were talking about that.
yeah,
So
dope.
I've got a mate. I saw him on Facebook. He just said, "I've got a business idea."
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, my brain started clicking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Contacted
yeah.
him. Congratulations on your business idea.
Yeah, sick.
You know, can I contribute?
Yeah,
Can you come around and do a quote? Can I use you for your services? Can I show you mine? Like
yeah,
that sort of
yeah,
stuff. Help
yeah,
each other
yeah.
out.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Yeah, dope, man.
It's still
Like,
a form
there's
of
no-
creative.
And the thing is, if you're not like with friends, right? If you're not supporting each other's ideas, there's what like a lot of the times you get. How much support have you had from external sources?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys know all about it, but even what you were gonna say there, like getting support from your friends, like,
It's hard work.
well, yeah, I mean, you realize there's not a lot of people that are gonna support you.
Yeah, but
You know,
then
most
you
of my
get
friends
support
weren't
for
supportive.
externally, and you get a surprise.
Right.
Like, you're surprised by that
Right,
support.
the scene has been more supportive. The underground artists, the people that I'm interacting with that I've met fucking yesterday have
Yeah.
been more supportive than people that I've known for 10 years.
Same as this. Same
Yeah.
as us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely the same.
Because I feel like, and I'm thinking about why, and I think it's just because they're doing the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
even though
Yeah,
it's
they've got-
different, they've
got their
taken a
own stuff,
chance,
yeah.
they're backing themselves, and they're charging full
Yeah.
steam ahead
Yeah.
to try and achieve what they
Yeah.
want to, so they
Fucking
understand that decision, that leap, I guess.
yeah.
Because I've got friends that go in different business directions, and myself that I've gone in. But my friend, he does, for example,
Keep talking. Give me one second.
he does automotive like enhancement, like ceramic coatings, paint protection.
Oh, yeah,
So
dope.
yeah, like looking after your pride and joy kind of
Yeah,
finishing
sick.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So auto pro finish, and he was my first.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
First
saw
person
that,
that
right?
jumped on
Oh,
board.
it's his phone.
Oh,
Is it?
I saw it in the reflection up there. I was like, "What's?" Oh, it was
that?
that.
There we go.
Oh, sweet.
My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're separate industries, but he found a way to support me. He bought
Yeah.
a sign off me.
Yeah, sick.
You know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah.
always thinking of ideas I can support him in return.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
I think we've done that connection. We made our businesses join just by a single
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's amazing.
And even when they seem like they can't join, like I got a mate, fucking Curtis Cactus, right? And it's like he grows cactus, right? And like I have this hip hop thing, and it's like, how the fuck are they ever gonna like? But I'm making it my life's mission, man. Like I'm fucking
fucking
gonna help
find it.
out his business somehow,
hell.
you know.
So what is Curtis Cactus? How have you related to your podcast or your business?
Well, I mean, I've just been trying to just fucking tell people that, like, if you want to buy cactus, I mean, I guess you look if you want to
Chill
go
out.
ahead. I'm not gonna say exactly what kind of cactus they are, but if you go and look at what kind of cactus they are and you research those kind of cactus, you'll find something very interesting that most people into
Great.
hip hop will be super
What's the
passionate
What's the
about.
purpose of a cactus?
Well, it's a
Cacti
plant,
are
but
amazing.
cacti, yeah.
They're beautiful. People.
Yeah, but what's the do they
It's
serve
like-
a purpose?
this specific kind of cactus,
Yeah.
you can consume it. It will make you sick, but it has an effect on your brain.
Fuck, okay.
So I don't want to say too much more because that's not why he grows and sells them.
of course. Yeah.
He has like a nursery and he's just in love with cactus and
Yeah.
plants,
Okay,
so
yeah,
he
cool.
sells them for that,
They're
for like
pets.
plants and
People
stuff like
treat
that.
them like pets as well, man.
But-
They're cool.
There's some people that eat them to
Yeah, okay.
you have
Hallucinate.
Like yeah, literally, yeah.
Because you got those wild ones with the red berries on the end.
Yeah,
And you
okay.
can peel them and consume those berries at the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
of the cacti. And they're full of nutrients and water.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're,
right, yeah,
they're
fuck
related to aloe vera and
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
benefits from...
Fucking
Yeah,
right.
that's... They're like... you know how people have... what do you call it? The Japanese
bonsai.
bonsai?
Yeah.
I suppose bonsai, there's a level of creativity there because you get to
You can
nurture them.
manipulate it, yeah.
Manipulate it. Is there a level of like manipulation with cactus? I suppose
Yeah.
you got to plant them correctly.
I mean, I'm not the right guy to ask because
Yeah.
I know surface level information,
Yeah.
but he's honestly an absolute fucking expert in this shit.
maybe
He
we should
knows
have
so
him.
much.
See, that's good. See,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
goes to the point. Like
Yeah.
now you get the chance of talking about your friend's business.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly, man.
You've
I'll
tied it
give
into your hip hop, bro.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
sick.
yeah, for sure,
I've got
yeah.
an idea. You
Yeah.
might want to use it at, like, have you got on, like, in your scene when you're recording? Is
I
it there
haven't
somewhere?
yet. I've
Put
got
it
some in the
put some
backyard. I
sunnies on
probably
it.
should,
Yeah,
but
fucking
the
hell.
only thing is I'll have to take it inside and out because it won't survive
Yeah.
inside. But
needs to
but
be
yeah, I
outside.
probably should, and then I can plug his cactus.
Bro,
every single
right there.
episode,
You
yeah.
know how people have a mascot? There's a guy on YouTube, and he does all like conspiracy theories
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. And he's got like this animated fish in a bowl,
Yeah, right.
supporting him
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
show. Maybe you can get
Fuck
the
yeah.
fucking
Cactus.
to talk.
Just ask for it. So what do you think,
What do you
cactus?
think? You're talking to this fucking cactus on your
Give it a name,
podcast.
fuck
That's
it up.
gangster.
Yeah.
Get a
Yeah.
plastic version so I can live, bro.
I like
It's
that, bro.
amazing.
Just have an animated cactus in there, yeah, man. Yeah,
And have it freestyle.
And he's fucking
Well,
he's got a
yeah,
hat.
literally, yeah.
But this fish, my wife watches all this shit on YouTube, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a perfect way to get. You know how people connect things? That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
perfect way to connect.
yeah.
A
Yeah,
cactus-
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's it, bro. It's just about
Gangster.
figuring out how you can help each other out. You know,
Yeah,
like a lot of his, because he has a YouTube channel and Instagram and that,
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
lot of his like followers and stuff listen to hip hop and love hip hop. So
Yeah.
he tells them about me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, it's a crossover.
not many hip hop heads are into cactus, but I'll keep
Fucking
telling
hell.
them
That's
until
cool,
we
man.
find the
Fucking
one or
oath,
two.
man.
You know.
How about that comedian on Kill Tony when he goes, "Yeah, I collect rocks. I got."
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Cam
fuck Cam
Patterson.
Patterson.
That was
Yeah,
killer,
fuck it.
bro.
You watch
You
Kill
guys-
Tony?
bro?
Yeah, fucking oath,
Fucking
man.
massive fan.
Yeah,
you guys
same
big
here,
fan?
man.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. Yeah.
Oh,
This guy
it's-
gets all
yeah.
the subscriptions, like fucking.
Oh, it's such a good show.
I
bro.
pay for every like I
Does it?
fucking love it, bro.
Oh,
Fucking-
true.
yeah.
Have you seen them ever live?
No.
Because they don't come out
How
here
good
anymore.
would
eh?
that
I've been
if
to
they
I've been
came
to
to show you?
Austin twice,
Oh,
and it was
yeah?
before I fucking knew about
Ah,
them.
no way.
Yeah.
What's it like in Austin, bro?
It's fucking sick, bro.
Yeah?
It's so good. I went for South by Southwest
Oh,
2
true.
years in a row. It's fucking the
True.
best, man.
Dope.
It's so good, bro.
I wouldn't mind going, but also, like, obviously they're talking it up because they want everyone to move there for the comedy scene.
Fucking
So
oath, yeah.
it's hard to know, like, is it actually really a dope place to go? or-
Before I went there before they were there, and it was fucking dope.
It was dope.
It was fucking
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, cool. The food
Yeah.
was good? Because
It's
that's what I
fucking
hear.
sick, man.
Yeah?
The food is the best. Everything's the best there, bro.
That's what
America,
I care for.
man.
Yeah.
It's so good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing bigger than Texas. That's what they say.
No, it's
Everything's
fucking
bigger
awesome,
there.
bro.
Oh, fuck yeah. Would you
Yeah.
guys ever live in America anywhere?
Nah.
No, you wouldn't do it?
Nah. There's other places I'd rather live.
Yeah, where would you go?
Probably Europe would be sick. something like that, you
Yeah.
know.
And then in Europe, you can travel
I
around
love
as well.
Ireland, exactly, and everything's
Yeah.
so close.
Yeah, that's
you don't
true.
Have to, you can train it to Spain, to
Yeah.
Italy, to fucking wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah, yeah. Do the
Yeah.
podcast over there.
Fucking oath.
Fuck yeah. That'd
Yeah.
be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that bouncing around Europe, like
It'd be
capital
sick.
cities around Europe.
Yeah, but then in saying that, like,
Follow
you know,
their hip-hop scene.
I love Australia. Like, Australia is such a cool country.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to stay
Australia's
here.
home, man.
I want to try. I want to try and put Australia on the map again for fucking music. You know? 'Cause
Yeah, for sure.
I reckon it's
we're nowhere. We're fucking
music,
shit.
entertainment, comedy.
Everything,
You know what I mean? Like that
We need to be up
scene,
there,
a scene,
Just something.
a scene where like-minded people are all sort of
fucking oath.
doing shit.
You know that? Did you guys watch that Talk to Me by the Raka Brothers,
Yeah.
Australian movie?
Yeah.
Because that was like one of the few Australian movies where you watch that and it's all Australian
It's
actors and
fucking
stuff.
sick.
It's fucking unreal,
Yeah.
right? So like the talent's there. Like we have the ability, and like
Absolutely,
when something's done well, like people love that movie.
Yeah.
That movie went so well internationally
fucking
as well.
Yeah. And they
So,
were on
like,
Joe Rogan and shit. Like it was
exactly.
fucking sick, man. Yeah.
So we have the talent, we have the ability, but for some reason it's just not connecting. Because you guys would know as well just how much talent there is in the
So
underground
much,
music
man, yeah.
scene that just no one fucking knows about.
Exactly.
Like D
But
Robs,
will.
bro.
They
You know what I
fucking
mean?
will.
Yeah.
D Robs
Robs, man.
is an amazing fucking artist. He's singing, he's rapping, and D Robs like is amazing. There's also fucking thousands more people
Exactly,
that are also amazing. You know what I mean?
But
They're
it's
just-
also up to that person.
yeah.
Because
Right,
you can only be so talented. Like,
And watch
you can be
D-Robs get better and better.
Oh,
exactly,
for sure.
yeah.
Watch
Yeah,
him.
he's
He's
interesting,
sick already,
right?
but watch him get better and better.
I had him on as
Confidence.
well, and he's interesting. I had him on because I wanted to talk about like ambition and drive and like all those things because I noticed, at least from my perspective, that I feel like he has those things quite a lot.
fucking oath.
But then
That's
when I
why
told him
that's why
that,
we fucking linked up with him. That's why.
yeah,
we put
because
him
you
on the
can see it
podcast,
in
yeah.
him. He's hungry for it, and he has that work ethic because he's got his fencing business, he's got Westside Plug, he's got his own music career, and now he's got a podcast as well,
Yeah.
thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
So he's an ambitious guy.
Exactly.
And when I got him on, he was like, "It's interesting that you got me on for ambition because I don't think I'm ambitious."
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like weird how he sees himself
Yeah.
compared to how he is. You know.
Ambitious people don't look at themselves
As ambitious, yeah.
necessarily.
He probably
as
looks
ambitious.
like he could be doing more.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah. Probably.
You know? I'm
Yeah.
not, like I feel like I always think I could be doing more, and people are always like, "Dude, you need to just fucking stop."
Yeah.
But it's like it's good. I relate to D. Like I like D Robs. I think he's a sick cunt.
Dope.
I think he's awesome. And he's only going to get better.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and he's young as well. So
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I think it's dope.
And
yeah.
and like the other day when we were recording, his mate
Ritzy.
Ritzy
Rad,
like Ritzy Rad, like straight away when we came in and like just a smile on his face. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just like
Yeah.
the
So welcoming.
The
yeah,
energy.
hey
Yeah.
guys, like I'm
Yeah.
a fucking nice guy, man. Like,
Yeah.
And it was easy. We sat down. They did
Yeah.
a recording. They're mates, so it was easy for them to have their own little banter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
some laughter going on. It was
Yeah.
natural.
Fucking oath. Yeah.
Sick
Dope.
podcast. And we
Oh,
walked away.
that was the first plugged in one, was it?
Yeah.
I saw it. They haven't watched it yet, but
watch it.
yeah, dope.
Yeah.
Awesome,
You know,
bro.
so how
yeah.
cool, like, sick. So
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
just organic, nice, easy.
Yeah.
They killed it. Yeah.
Hopefully
It
they
was
can.
awesome.
Our vision is that they're gonna take off and do their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
sick,
kind of
sick,
the
sick,
point.
sick.
Yeah. Is that where we will start them off, and
We're
then
just setting it up.
when
Yeah.
when there's a flow with it, then it's like, well, you guys, we can even organize your videographer and
Yeah.
shit, and
Yeah.
editor,
Well,
and that's all.
Bloody Red Band basically did that for
Exactly, yeah.
so
For-
many of those
He
podcasts,
did it for
right?
Joe
And
Rogan. He did it for
people,
Tony, yeah.
some people bought him out and wanted to do their own thing, and that's
Exactly.
fine. And
Yeah.
other people want to stay with him, that's sweet
Yeah,
too,
man.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think now's an interesting time. Like, obviously, I want to start this off by which camera should I look at to
This one
say
up
this
here.
one? I'm not a voice of hip hop. I'm not trying to be a voice of hip hop. I don't see myself that way. You guys shouldn't see me that way. I'm just some fucking idiot just sharing
just
my
likes to-
opinions,
yeah,
all right? But now I forgot what I was going to say. Fuck. Oh yeah, I just feel like now's a really good time for hip hop in Australia because
Fuck it.
it seems to be really just about to go through this massive boom. You see a few international artists, a few artists making international, like 1-4. I mean, Chillin' did a little bit a while ago, but now Kobe D's going over to the UK, doing Fire in the Booth. Like these artists that are really killing it here are starting to get that, that international reach. And I just think with there only being a few podcasts, a few platforms, there's only a few things, and the kids now are listening to hip hop. I was chatting to this 17-year-old rapper, shout out M1, the other day, dope artist, and I asked him, what's it like in school? How many people listen to rap music? Because I don't know about you guys, but even for me, just a few years ago, no one fucking listened to it.
Really?
Fucking oath.
No one, bro. I grew up in the country, so
What were
maybe that's
people
why.
listening to?
A lot of country music, but mostly just pop music, bro. Whatever's on the radio.
I listen
you know
to
what I mean?
everything, including everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I know what I don't like.
Oh yeah. What don't you like?
A lot of shit that's out there.
Yeah.
Even
when you hear it, you know.
Yeah, I know.
get
I've
ya.
got
Yeah,
to like.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
got.
yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
But
Yeah.
you watch like as well. I mean, hip hop's gonna. Independent artists are gonna start blowing, especially after fucking. Like we were talking in the last episode,
Bro.
with Diddy and everyone that's linked with that. When it all gets exposed, There's going to be a massive gap.
Yeah.
There's going to be a massive gap, and all the cream will just rise.
Yeah.
That's what I think, because people are going to.
Because at the moment, I reckon Diddy and everything, they're all
gatekeepers.
they're all holding it. They're all holding it. And then as soon as you know,
so who do you reckon's involved, bro? Have you guys been keeping up with
it? Our first episode was on that.
Yeah,
right. Okay. Yeah.
The very first episode.
What a fucking weird shit.
Yeah, so weird. Yeah.
So we're in.
Yeah, man, you look at like fucking everyone,
relevant.
anyone you can really think of. Fucking Jay-Z, obviously Beyonce, Eminem.
So disappointing. But do you think, because this is what I was wondering, right? Because what I heard, I haven't done any looking into this myself. This is just what I hear from people. Yeah. But what I heard was that Diddy was obviously drugging the girls, but was also drugging the celebrities and coercing them into it. Everyone, so then, at what point is, like, let's say all these people are involved, like Eminem, Jay-Z, Kanye, whatever. Let's say they are all involved. How do we know that they were involved because they chose to be versus because they were going to get killed if they weren't?
It's all on footage.
But how do they know they weren't drugged?
The intention.
Well,
they'd have to go investigation, text messages. You know, what
so
was their intent? What is there? I mean, there's just recently been an accusation come out again that P Diddy raped a 13-year-old girl with two celebrities, a male and a female, watching.
Whoa,
it's
sick. It on.
Do they know who?
They're suggesting it was after a VMA award night in 1990 something, and people went onto it. And who was he with? He was with Jennifer Lopez. I think Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Wow. That's crazy, because they're the kind of people that my mum likes.
Yeah, they're the kind of people.
My mum hates Snoop Dogg, and she's not about
Sleep
you know
Dog,
what I mean?
Sleep Dog's gone.
Sleep Dog.
Kevin Hart.
All of them are dead, bro. All dead heroes, man. Biggie.
You just gotta follow the money. Follow the money. And then P Diddy was so arrogant about it that he did not give a fuck. That it's now, in hindsight, when you look back at shit, when you listen to his music, it's like, of course, man.
Yeah, I saw you guys have probably seen it if you're keeping up with it. I saw this clip of Lil Wayne ages ago sitting next to Diddy, and they're asking Lil Wayne Diddy's asking Lil Wayne, do you have any advice for the youngsters out there, chasing their dreams, whatever? And Lil Wayne was saying things in a slightly cryptic way, but also not trying to hide it too much, talking about just be careful where you end up, and just kept looking at Diddy you might end up with fucking people like this, you know. It's scary, man. It's wild. I had a friend tell me this story, and because I was talking about all this kind of situation, what do you do in that situation? And I'll try and make this quick, but this friend of mine told me this story. He's a comedian. He was doing comedy in Vietnam.
Hey, what's going on? Just a bit of a break to let you know that we've got 10% off at luminexneon.com. Just use the promo code Mexidonian and you can get 10% off your own very sick neon like the one behind me. They're pretty dope and sick, and they light up your space. Do it now. 10% off Mexidonian. Head to luminexneon.com.au or .com or .net. Lumine XNeon, Google it. Back to the episode.
Right, and Vietnam apparently has a lot of control from Russia. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of Russian gangsters and stuff there, right? So he did this comedy set. These Russian gangsters come up to him and they're like, I'm not going to try and do a Russian accent, but because I can't do it. But
come on, we just had Labsy. He did a few fucking voices for us.
He discovered he can do Matthew McConaughey.
Can you do a Russian accent?
Probably.
I feel like you could.
I'll have to think about it.
Yes.
Slowly.
Yes, exactly. So they said to him, they said, really funny, great set. We've got a gift for you. You know what I mean? And so they said, come outside. We'll give you this gift. And he's just struggling comedian, needs some money. He's like, fuck yeah, whatever this is, let's go for it. They go outside. And there's a car there. He's like, come in the car. We'll take you. We'll give you a gift. And he's just very funny, So they get in the car. He's sitting in the back seat in the middle. These Russian guys sitting around him. They're fucking driving for a little while, and they're starting to leave town. And so he's thinking okay, I need to be looking for an exit here. I need to be aware of a way out because, I don't know which way this is going to go kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he's keeping an eye on that shit. They end up going out of town. They pull up at this property out in the middle of nowhere and they go inside. One of the guys takes a Glock out of his pocket, puts it on the table, and then they go up to this door and they're just like, we got a gift for you. Come through here. Open the door, bro. And there's a bunch of girls all in their 20s, this is what he told me, all in their 20s, all got the same black skirt on and a branded iron on the back of their neck, right? So basically it seems like sex traffic vibes. And they said to him, pick a girl, any girl, all yours
What
for the
the
night. Like, this is your gift. And he's like, you know, I don't want to be a part of this. He's stressing out. And he's just basically funnying his way out of it. He's like cracking a bunch of jokes, you know, like just trying to just get these guys to like him so that he can say, you know, I'm not going to be a part of this. Eventually they ended up letting him leave and they said, oh, there's a moped scooter out the front. Go home. Fucking he wakes up in the morning, the moped's gone. So they followed him. They knew where he was, maybe to check if he's going to snitch. I don't know. It's just wild, bro, because you hear about something like that and you're like,
straight to the cops.
that could be any of us, bro.
He went to his hotel, smart boy.
Yeah, well, for sure, for sure.
Imagine going to the cops and they followed you there on their moped.
Fuck
trying to
that,
get
bro.
shit,
Especially in Vietnam, bro. They probably own the cops.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. It's like it's hard, you know, because it's like a lot of these things are really fucked up, and everyone wants to say you're a bad guy if you witness it, but you don't report it. But it's like, man, I don't know. Some of this shit.
It's scary, bro. You
just
can't
don't get involved.
you can't report everything, man. Fuck.
Exactly.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
You know. That's why we came up with the podcast cartel, so people don't fucking report the shit we say.
Don't. Exactly.
Fucking sick and tired of TikTok
Yeah.
banning our shit that we
Fuck
say.
you, shit talk.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah,
D
bro.
Robs, man. That fucking been putting clips every fucking clip. This violates our community
Why?
guidelines because it's fucking smoke.
Really?
Yeah, so I just have to keep appealing, and some of them they've re-put on, but others are
Wow.
like no.
Because there's smoke in the background.
Yeah,
Or
because
they're
there's
smoking in the-
there's
Wow.
cigarette. It's like fuck, bro, calm
That's
down.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah. TikTok is a combination of like the most fucking like asshole aggressive fucking commenters and just like this over the top strict like guidelines
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
eh?
it's so fucking
Yeah,
it's
they
so
allow
annoying.
so much,
Yeah.
bullying on it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the
They
most
want that
heinous comments.
destruction.
Yeah.
They like it.
Yeah.
And they enjoy control.
It's engagement.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, they know how to manipulate
Fucking
the
oath.
algorithm to suit them.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. And at the end of the day, like it's their platform.
Yeah.
You know, I'd probably, if it was my platform, I'd make it suit me.
yeah, fucking
know.
oath, yeah.
But
You'd probably have a different
Yeah.
agenda though,
But yeah, exactly. Yeah.
because we all know what TikTok's agenda is.
What is it?
Yeah. What is it?
I'm not going to say it.
Are they coming to Australia? Or-
What do you mean? Are they coming to Australia? It's not a band.
Like their shop, TikTok shop.
Oh fuck if I know. Who knows? We're supposed to be getting monetized for fucking.
Like
That's the
TikTok
worst part about it, man. Is that we're not
So I can
monetized.
sell my
On
neons
TikTok?
on
You
a-
can't. Australians don't make money. Off
Oh,
TikTok.
really?
Yeah.
I had no idea,
Yeah.
bro. I thought that was for everyone. When
Only
you
Nah,
reached a
nah.
from
certain point.
gifts. You only get
Only
money
from
from
gifts,
gifts.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
my
You
son
don't get
used to
money.
get
You don't
paid
get
on
money
gifts.
from ads, man.
You only
It's
gift.
fucked.
So what's the YouTube's the best one for
Yeah.
Aussies? Yeah.
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 It's still hard to get there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's a lot more clear.
There's
on how to get
criteria.
there. Yeah, the criteria is a bit more clear on what you need to get there.
Okay.
Seems a
okay.
bit more achievable, but TikTok, I mean, like we've been viral several times. I went viral, millions of views and nothing.
Oh,
$1.
really?
Yeah.
Nothing at all?
Only translated to Spotify plays. That's it.
We should do something
okay. So
viral,
get money from
bro.
that,
Now
yeah.
that we're networking, we should get a massive conglomeration and just do fucking big flash
Viral.
mob situation for advertising and cross promote the fuck out of everything. Anyway, this is how I get.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, you were pumping me up. I
I
like
go,
it.
"Hey, bro, let's do this.
Yeah. And I was about
Telephone.
I was about to say something that we should do, and then I realized it's illegal, and I shouldn't like confess to it on the fucking podcast.
Oh, you think the illegal stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll do
And
it.
we'll turn the mic on.
Yeah,
Come
dope. Yeah.
on. No, I like it. Legal activities.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
Like we'll
Yeah,
do
they're
a
fun.
full fucking podcast flash mob.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
getting everyone in front of like just fucking something crazy where
Yeah.
everyone's in a shot, everyone's in a scene.
Bro,
You know
we
what I
could
mean?
try it this Saturday, bro. We got Gremlins, Congo.
Oh, Congo. Yeah.
So Congo's
yeah.
managing a Sudanese group, Gremlins, and they've
Sick.
got a show in Dandy. And they've got like 1038 Collective. We've seen them live before, and
Oh, fuck yeah.
fucking rowdy boys.
Yeah, bro.
Rappers
Sick.
or
Yeah. They're
Sick,
a
bro.
rap group. They're fucking.
Their
Dope.
supporters are crazier than them,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's
they
just
know all
like
the
we don't know
words.
who's who. Like it's just everyone's fucking.
Everyone's rapping.
It's fucking sick.
What's
bro.
what's the name of it?
They're Gremlins.
Gremlins.
GREMLNS.
Shout
So
out.
they got like
Gremlins.
an entourage. They come. The
Yeah.
crowd they worked the crowd well.
And so we got
Dope.
Congo doing a podcast as well. We'll be filming that Saturday night there. That's like a 15-minute, one-on-one podcast that he goes and crowd and interviews.
Who was that,
on the
sorry?
night with Congo.
Oh, dope. Yeah, sick.
So he'll
Yeah.
be doing that one. That'll be sick.
Fuck yeah. Nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. We need more of it. That's what I was saying too. There's a guy, Harlem, shout out to fucking Harlem, with his platform, The Full Mix.
Okay.
And when he was starting it, we were kind of talking about it because he was going to do similar things to like what I'm doing out and about at gigs and stuff like that. I was like, bro, we need more of it because for so many reasons, you know. But the one thing like that I like I don't know about you guys, but I thrive off competition, you know. And I if I feel like someone's on my tail or like, you know, or someone's just in front of me, exactly, it pushes me, bro. Like, you know, I gotta, and I've got goals, you know, to get to these points to get in front of this person or that person, and that's just what keeps me going, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, for us, it's like, for me especially, I'm done with competition.
Oh, true, yeah.
I'm just like, fuck, there's enough room for everyone.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm sick of, like, I don't want to be Coles and Woolies.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a monopoly and like.
Yeah, but I think
there's enough for everyone. Of course,
competitive, in a different.
It's good to have competition. I understand that, but I'm like, you know, if somebody thinks that I'm a competition to them, it's like, well, you kind of, it's not, because I'd rather join than compete. You know? Because I feel like then it becomes
there is healthy competition. That's how you can, you know, like imagine you got a mate that does a podcast, right? And you compete healthily with your mate. You got yours, and you know such and such. And fuck, bro, I got fucking.
I'd rather it be like
it's sick, like with,
you know, I'd rather it be exactly than keep that to yourself. You know,
it's gonna make both of you better.
Exactly,
and that's to clarify, like I'm competitive, but I first and foremost agree with what you say, and this is what I was saying to fucking someone the other day. But I feel like, and again, I'm not a voice of hip hop. I'm not trying to be. Don't listen to me. I get people tell me that. Anyway, I get these messages.
Of course, bro.
Don't listen to what I'm saying. I'm just a fuckwit sharing my opinion. But I feel like, from my opinion,
fuck them, bro. Hey, you know what? Listen to the guy. What he's saying. Don't fucking just say what you're gonna say, bro. If you got hate, fuck you.
No, you're right. Yeah, cheers, bro. No, exactly. Yeah, so I feel like in like, from at least my observation, it seems like people in hip hop in the past have been very much focused on having the biggest slice of pie. Like, everyone just wants to be like, I want the biggest fucking slice of pie. I want to be on the top, but no one actually cares how big the pie is. No one's actually working to try and work together.
Kanye. I want to be the next Jay-Z.
Grow the pie.
But we have not got, like in Australia, we need to build that foundation. We need to build that fucking pie. So like, I completely agree. It's like, I mean, I'm competitive with my best mate. He's my best mate. I don't want to see him lose. I want to see him win, but I'm still competitive with him. I want to see him come second because I want to come first.
Exactly.
You know, but he also wants to see me come second. So it's like, and that's the way I think it really could be in hip hop.
At the same time, like, the dealership is number one. But I want to be the best in the dealership kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm the best in the dealership, but our dealership kicks ass all over against all the other dealerships around.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. 100%. You know, someone said it really well. I can't remember who it was. Otherwise, I'd fucking shout him out. But someone said, you know, our competition as people that are working in hip hop or music in general, or, you know, podcasts, whatever, our competition is not the next podcast or the next rapper or the next this or that. Our competition is, okay, who's our demographic? Who's listening to our stuff? Now, what else do they like to do with their time? That's our competition. We want them to get to spend as much of their time doing our thing as possible. Whether they're listening to your show, my show, his music, her music, whatever, we want them in hip hop. Once they're in hip hop, then we compete against each other. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But people are out there reading books, playing soccer, watching movies. That's our competition. You know?
You're so right. It's broadening, looking outside the box, I suppose. It's kind of like, it's a good way as well, like when you're doing Facebook ads and shit and trying to think of who you're targeting, that somebody else isn't going to target, but is still related to. You know, so somebody might like, I don't know, something like a can of Coke, but it could be related to the same person who's into Coke might also be into coffee products. So another coffee manufacturer might not think of targeting that person.
Right. You know? Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot to do with placement, positioning.
Exactly.
Crossing over audiences, finding similar values that the audience might share from one podcast to another.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's also the deal with the podcast, is to have each podcast has its own demographic. And so it's like, you know, people can then share their stuff to their own a different demographic. Then people can kind of select, you know,
what I like this guy,
what they
but
like.
that will, I reckon. All right, so you know, there's a war going on at the moment. All right, the war is between 50 Cent and Dame Dash. It's the streaming wars of the hip hop world now. Those two are the two that are going to be somewhat fucking alive from this new hip hop fucking destruction over there that's happening in America, right? Like their system, the ecosystem is fucking about to implode. So 50 Cent's been running his platform.
Yeah.
He's just about to launch it on like on a subscription base.
Oh, true.
Okay, and all his asset.
Yeah.
And then Dame Dash has been building, because he got rejected from the industry and stuff like that. So he's been building his own streaming, hip hop streaming platform. Where
True.
So
Almost
there's a
like
new
Tidal
wave.
competing to.
Yeah.
Because Tidal's going to be fucked. Like once, because that's Jay-Z.
Jay-Z already left Tidal. Essentially,
Yeah, but he will always be attached to it.
yeah, but he sucked it up.
Hmm.
He used Tidal.
Yeah.
Just
Of course,
recently
yeah.
watched a documentary on that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That this guy was talking about.
Oh, really?
So there's new creative ways and things that people are doing out in fucking social media land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where people are essentially tying back into a social media platform, like a subscription service-based platform where everyone is collectively adding to it and people are collectively subscriing to it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's more of a like
Culture. It's like
Yeah.
rebuilding the hip hop culture.
yeah, and online there's people on YouTube that they're actively converting people off YouTube and setting up their own streaming services and places where they can grab audiences from YouTube and go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, right. So what? So 50 Cent is starting his own streaming platform.
Yeah.
Is he? Oh, true. I had
So,
no idea.
yeah.
Dope.
So it's online, so you can
Sick.
see he probably hasn't even launched his website yet because
Right.
it's opening soon. But Dame Dash is already he's already active where you can all
Cool.
subscribe.
Fuck, he's doing so much, bro.
Yeah, he's doing
He's done
content, millions
so
of dollars
much.
worth of content that he couldn't sell. So
Yeah.
he just decided to put it up himself. Pretty much
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, fuck
Dope.
it, you know.
So releasing his own time that he's fucking got other people amongst his umbrella to go,
Yeah.
all right, go,
Yeah.
hit it. All right, I might not be able to give you money to start, but do what you can. We'll see what we can do
Yeah.
amongst us to tidy it up.
Yeah.
And make it fucking worthy of going,
Yeah.
being sold.
Yeah.
So it's about to happen. So
Yeah,
that's
fuck
the
yeah.
war. That's where I think all the new stuff's going to come from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at Power, the Power universe. Like
Yeah.
it's so underrated. Like there's 10 million views per episode as opposed to like double its competitors.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no one like he's going to shift. I think that's going to happen where they're going to come off all those big corporations come out of Stan and all those services and they're going to build their own.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Because you know, when you say Stan, like when the music industry kind of like flipped over to like streaming services instead of like movies and stuff, it seemed to like give more unknown, like it seemed to like divide the pie amongst more people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now more of these unknown actors can like get a show on Netflix and like
Yeah.
get a little slice of that pie, whereas before it was like pretty much the same people in
Yeah.
Hollywood making all
Absolutely,
the movies.
yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be similar with the music now when all this shit goes down.
Hopefully.
But we'll
Yeah.
go back to like your SoundCloud days in a way as well,
Yeah.
like where people are just throwing things.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen? The audience is going to still crave hip hop.
Right.
You can't change. Like just because everyone's gone, like a lot of the gatekeepers of the hip hop movement.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's say hypothetically they all go. Someone else is going to have to come up and take their place because
Yeah.
of the demand. Still, just because they're all gone. Doesn't mean
People
that
still wanna
people
listen.
Still have
Yeah.
that
They want to
appetite for
consume it.
hip-hop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people still want to consume
So
it.
someone's going to come and replace them.
Yeah.
The audience appetite isn't going to be suppressed because
Yeah.
there's more interest in it now. My mother-in-law listens to all that shit going on. Maybe she wants to listen to a new hip-hop song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone that's still relevant or coming up hasn't got their reputation ruined
Yeah,
by
yeah.
all this shit.
Yeah. 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 It'd be interesting to see. Bro.
Yeah, it's going to happen now. Like,
Yeah.
Towards especially the...
And also with the election coming.
yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
about that.
Like if Trump wins, it's gonna be a big fucking change.
Oh yeah.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
There's gonna be Google's gonna have to change. There's gonna be a lot of changes, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to affect music much?
I
It'll
think,
be
I
better.
think,
I
I
reckon
think it'll
it'll
be
be better.
positive. I think
Yeah.
it'll be a lot positive. a lot
Okay.
positive,
Cool. Yeah. Right. I don't really know too much about it, so. Yeah.
About the election.
I don't follow too much about it. Yeah. Like I listen.
It's a touchy subject, you know. People
Yeah.
have their own opinions. I know, I've got friends who have separate opinions to mine that I don't
Yeah.
really like,
Yeah.
But to me, it's just about a matter of the free speech.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
I can see,
Yeah.
so my point of view is that everyone's choosing their side.
Yeah.
And we get to observe who's choosing their side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
we get
yeah,
to
yeah.
decide what we align with.
Yeah.
Whether it's what everyone else aligns with doesn't matter.
And
It's our
now
personal opinion. we get to see where everyone's
because Obama was so close with Diddy as well. Now it's
no
looking
way.
like every fucking artist that's now jumping on that side
is exposing
is
themselves.
is covered was with because
Because I saw Eminem and Obama take a photo together. I was like, what's this about, bro? This seems like the weirdest fucking,
Exactly,
like,
man.
why is he doing that? No
and
way,
Elon
bro.
Musk commented, there goes another party P Diddy party goer.
I fucking, like, it sounds like you're probably right. I just hope you're not.
So
Yeah,
do
we
I,
I
so
bro.
just
agree.
hope you're not.
So do
you know
I,
what I
man.
mean?
Heartbreaking.
I hope
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Like
Yeah.
I hope it is. I hope it's
Isn't
like
it?
That's
but
crazy,
but we'll
bro.
talk about this again before. Is that the Who Killed Tupac will come out
It
of
just
this.
goes to
Right.
prove
All of this shit will come
Diddy
out.
ain't
From this.
on his own.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're
yeah,
all
yeah.
in it. A lot of them are in it together. So why should he fall on his own, poor bugger? I want to hear. I want to.
But I mean, who knows? Like this could be so bad that this could affect the economy because celebrities are a necessity in order for the economy to run because celebrities are there to wear expensive clothes, expensive jewelry, be a role model for then people to aspire to be like, so they go to work so that they can afford the same shit that they do. That's kind of the role of a celebrity, I guess, is to.
It's a good thing though.
It is, right? And so that's why I think as well that they're going to try and maybe suppress as many of these names as possible and only go for the big fish, like your Clive Davis.
Right,
And,
yeah.
You know, so we
protect-
might not find out just
Well,
to
that happened
protect
with-
that kind of industry because
Yeah.
it's volatile, but you know who knows?
Yeah.
Like who knows what the fuck's going to come from?
Well, that's it. Like, who knows? Because what you were saying before, like, Diddy, is not the only one involved. Like, I was thinking before, again, I don't really know much about the whole situation,
Yeah,
but, everything that went down with Epstein. And then someone was telling me that Epstein and Diddy were close.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then,
fucking know.
They
you
travel
know-
in the same circles. My
Right.
dad's really close mate with another guy that does fencing.
yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They work together, bro.
Yeah.
Because if my dad can't,
How are you getting away with it?
Yeah.
This is how I'm getting away with it. We should,
Well, I was wondering if maybe they fucking, like, maybe, is there someone above them? You know what I mean? Like, what if,
Well,
like, they're not even
there's
the top?
always fucking there's always speculation.
there is.
The Clintons, there's
Yeah.
always speculation of fucking.
Right.
all right,
Yeah.
okay, put it in this aspect.
Yeah.
So his net worth 2 or 4 billion.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But that's not a lot of money when you look
Yeah.
in context. Other people have 200, 400 billion.
Yeah.
1 trillion.
Well, here's the thing. Like, so you look at the richest people in the world.
Yeah.
Let's say Elon Musk. That's the richest public people in the world.
Right. Yeah.
Person that we
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
I know people like I have a friend who deals in industry and like especially with us as well, gold and shit.
Yeah.
There's people out there who have $200 billion in a bank in their savings bank,
And you wouldn't even know.
and you wouldn't know.
And no one, it's
All right,
not public
put it like
information.
this.
Yeah.
And guess who, but the sort of people P. Diddy rubs shoulders with royalty,
Yeah.
princes.
Fuck, bro.
Is a homeless man gonna traffic a homeless man living on the street eating dirt?
Yeah.
Gonna traffic someone? He
Yeah.
can't even fucking look after himself.
Yeah.
He hasn't got the time, bro. He wants to survive.
Yeah.
He's eating scraps out of bins.
Yeah.
But the Queen, God rest her soul,
You reckon she was doing it?
she had people jumping out
bro,
of her.
that's
Bro,
crazy.
they've got
Pallets.
ties to slavery, man.
You got to do something, I suppose. Like, what else? Do
Look
they
at
do
me
all
lifting
day,
the
bro?
lid
You know
on
what
the
I mean?
fucking God rest her soul. She's on our currency.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy,
Think
bro.
about it, bro.
That's wild.
They got
man.
access. You got money. Your
Yeah.
brain and your mind and your darkness
Yeah.
can get like with influence of.
And then I mean, it's all again. You just got to follow the money.
Yeah.
You got to see who's paying them.
Mm,
Alcohol brands,
Right.
fucking
Who's
oil
paying Diddy?
companies.
How many
Yeah.
artists
Yeah.
that didn't buy into it? That
Look,
lost
Mladen
their
said it a few
careers?
episodes ago. The celebrities were the
Attraction.
were the attraction
They're like the zoo animals.
Oh, what to lure people in?
to
Yeah,
lure to
the wealth.
yeah.
Come to these
Celebrities
parties. We
are
got
capped,
fucking
bro. They only
Kanye.
make celebrities
Yeah.
only make a certain amount of money being in that industry. The
Compared
only way
to,
they
yeah.
break out is when they get in line with big
Yeah.
big companies and whatever, or they build their own liquor brand.
Yeah.
And then they get out into the billionaires club and they start
Yeah.
shooting out of the lower where we're below. You know what I mean? See the hierarchy in the system.
Yeah.
So once you make it past a certain level, then you get into different clubs.
You're about cash
Do
is
you-
irrelevant to you.
Do you reckon it's possible to get like fucking mega rich and not get involved? Do you reckon it's possible to not get involved?
Yes.
You reckon it is?
It's
I thi-
possible.
I think it might not be possible because it depends on where you hide your money or where you put your money.
Right, if no one
Yeah,
knows
because the
you've got the
banks
money.
would have
Right.
would
Full
be up the
control.
top. Full control.
Right.
Ooh, depending on fuck. Imagine how high it goes, how much influence.
You'd have to have it in crypto and then on a wallet,
Who
but
can-
then even then, it's
Yeah.
like, fuck, how the fuck,
Banks
Yeah.
don't run themselves. People run banks.
Exactly.
Right.
A bank,
Right.
a bank
right.
isn't a thing. It's just
group
it's
of people.
nothing. It's
Yeah.
we pretend it's a bank,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. A group
It's
of
just a bunch
people
of group of
working
people
together.
that change
Controlling.
numbers in the system.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
can you do that without being? If you don't do this, we'll just wipe your fucking bank
Your
account.
bank.
clean.
Yeah. Yeah. Once they have that
Or
power
we've
over
got a
you.
recording of you doing something that we've got
At a
fuck,
P. Diddy
now
party
do
once.
this, bitch.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, because that friend of mine that went through that situation,
That could
like
have been, yeah.
that could have been him. That could have just instantly, like, if he'd have made a different
Yeah,
decision
yeah.
and he'd have slept with one of those
10
girls,
years later.
who knows?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've got a question that might get us wiped off the face of the earth.
Fuck, all right.
Don't-
All right, so out of all these people that pushed the vaccine,
Yeah.
how many of them were bought out in the first place due to things that they did that they shouldn't have
Fucking
done?
oath. Yeah.
How many of these?
There's another
people-
one. Big pharma companies.
Big
They're all
Pharma,
fucking,
bro. We
Yeah.
were coerced into fucking getting vaccinated a few years ago. How
Did you
many of
guys
those
get it?
fucking
I did,
talking
yeah.
heads
Yeah.
He didn't.
that pushed
Oh, you
it?
didn't?
I couldn't. I was petrified of getting it.
I wish I was more scared, bro. I got
was
it.
petrified of, like, almost had a panic and anxiety.
I mean, he lost his
self-implosion.
job, bro. He lost his job.
Well, that's what was going to happen to
I
me.
lost
Were you
30
working in
kilos.
government or
I was working in selling cars.
selling cars?
Bro, I
Wow.
was selling 10 cars.
Selling
remotely.
cars, and
Remotely.
he lost his job.
remotely. I perfected the art of remote automotive selling. If you want to learn how to do it, fucking call me. Any of you car dealers out there, I sold more fucking cars remotely because of COVID from my fucking bedroom than any cunt ever fucking did because of fucking vaccines.
Yeah, fuck
And I lost
yeah.
my job due to that.
That's
That's my
fucked,
rant for the
bro.
day. Do you have a rant?
This
Yeah, I mean,
podcast's a bit notorious for rants.
I can rant. I can
a
rant
rant.
about the vaccine, bro. Like
They ran away.
I wish
They
I,
tried to crush me, but they couldn't.
yeah, well, I wish that I was more skeptical of it, bro, because I ended up getting it,
Yeah.
and I ended up getting pericarditis from it, bro. So
Sorry
the
that happened
lining
to
of
you,
my
bro.
heart got inflamed, and then all these cunts that were telling me don't get it. But see, I would have lost my job.
I lost my. But I ran out of time because they're like, "Oh, you didn't get it. Fuck off."
Wow.
Wrote me a letter.
That's
But
crazy.
guess what? I'm still here, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I had COVID like 3 times, bro, and the vaccine did
Never
more
had
damage than what
I might
COVID
have
did.
had a scratchy throat or some shit.
Yeah. Well, you
Whatever.
probably wouldn't even
Probably-
notice if you
I
had it
some
because
symptoms or whatever. But fucking, I ate lawn clippings, bro. Yeah,
I don't think that helped you. did
yeah.
it?
My dog shat on the lawn clippings. Motor, I got nutrients.
Yeah,
Sat out in
nice.
the sun, got vitamin B12, D, fucking,
Yeah.
bro.
Is that what that is that you were having before?
Yeah.
Yeah, cigarettes.
The lawn clippings with
Yeah.
fucking dog shit.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah, that's not weed.
Yeah,
That's,
don't-
Mindset.
Yeah.
Honestly, the way my brain works, I
Yeah.
do that much research that I get confused.
Yeah.
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 Then I went to my GP and she goes, I can't teach you anything. Why?
yeah.
Because she goes, you make a good point.
Yeah.
I go,
Wow.
shit, why'd you get it? She goes,
Yeah.
oh, I had to because they told me to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's GPs you can't trust as much as you'd like to either, eh?
I don't trust
No,
anybody.
they're
I
the
don't trust
worst.
myself, bro.
GPs,
Yeah.
they just tell you what they read.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, because
And
it
it's-
says it. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, general,
Right.
practitioner.
They're practicing. Yeah.
They should say general actor.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
And they are good. Like they're the glue between us and a specialist.
Yeah.
But a good GP needs to fucking cover all their bases.
They have
bro.
to. Yeah.
I agree.
They
Yeah,
need to
it's hard.
investigate the cause.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when
symptom.
I had pericarditis, they put me on this medication, right?
Yeah.
So the original GP I went and saw put me on this medication. I forget what it's called. But and I had it for 2 weeks because that's how long the bottle lasted. And it ran out. And I rang him up and I said, "Hey, do I need to take this? Is this medication for pain or is this for recovery?" I said, "If it's for pain, don't worry about it. I won't worry about it. If it's for recovery and I need it, then I'll go get more and I'll take it." And he's like, "Don't worry, it's for pain. If you're not feeling pain, don't worry." So I stopped taking it after 2 weeks. Probably about a month or two went later, and I started getting symptoms again: pain in the chest, can't struggle to breathe, all those symptoms, right, of like a heart attack, which is what you get when you have pericarditis.
Yeah.
And then I went to the doctor and I went to the cardiologist, and I told him the situation, and they said, "Oh no, you need this medication for at least 2 months, otherwise your chances of 100% recovery go down." So I had it come back, and I then went on for 2 months. and now I get heart pain if I have too much caffeine, too much like whatever.
Do you
So
feel it? Like there's a flutter? Like do you feel like
palpitation.
palpitations or anything?
not so much palpitations,
Okay.
but it's just, and it's not bad heart pain, but I'll just get minor sort of heart pain, just sort of pulsating, or I'll get it like down the neck and the arms, stuff like that. But it's like, so now, even though it's probably minor damage,
And
I
you're
have
young
still have
too, man.
permanent damage, bro. Yeah, because this fucking doctor told me, no, don't worry about the medication. It's like that one little thing. It's like, I understand if
And
you
he just
don't
prescribed
know.
you one for pain.
He prescribed it to me.
But it was the right one you were supposed to take.
Yeah, it was the
And
right
he just gave you
one.
the wrong information.
Just the wrong information, exactly, bro. And he said it was for pain, and it's like,
But he knew because it was told to him to provide that as a diagnosis, whatever.
Because so I've learned this the other day. So the opioid crisis in America, with being addicted to prescription medicine, is because in the 90s, pain became something that had to be treated, and so doctors ended up having to prescribe people, if they said that they felt pain, they had to prescribe them with painkillers because it was a law. That pain became, instead of, look, unfortunately you broke your arm, it's gonna fucking hurt.
yeah.
That's what happens. But no, it's too soft. I can't deal with it. I need something to, and that's then pain became.
People are afraid of experiencing pain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's why there's a massive fucking opioid crisis in America.
that's crazy.
When I got my knee reco, the doctor offered me another round of all the fucking opioids because I had like two different ones. One was like stronger than the other.
Yeah. You only take it if you like desperately need it. 'cause
Okay,
it's so
and then
fucking dangerous.
when I ran out, because I had like, he wanted you to take some every 3 or some every 5 or whatever, and fucking throwing in Panadol in the mix, right?
Fuck, yeah.
So this all came from the hospital themselves. The nurses felt bad for me, so they doped me up. I was like, fucking, look at this. The first morning, my knee blown out after the surgery. Then as I went home and I ran out of the script, I was like completely incapacitated, and I should have started getting mobility, but there was like a 2-week delay that I was fucking zoned out. All right? And when I started coming to my bearings, and I had to go back to the doctor for an update, and he's like, I'll prescribe you. I go, no, I'm done, bro. I knew they felt too good, man.
it's fucking scary.
It was too comforting.
Yeah.
I was in a comfort bubble. Like, I was at home smelling like shit.
Yeah.
Fucking playing PlayStation, Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And just
FIFA
high
or
as
whatever,
fuck.
and just high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't move. I was like gone. Your legs like fucking in the cast.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I knew in my own mind to say no to it.
That's
Could
good.
you imagine how you become dependent on it just
Yeah.
because people are afraid for you to have pain?
Yeah.
I didn't really think about it at the time.
Yeah.
When they were saying, oh yeah, just don't worry. It wasn't really that much. It wasn't a lot of pain that I was. But I'm like, fuck it. They're going to dope me up.
Yeah, you think it's like, all right, fucking winning,
Yeah, it was good.
And then
but
10
I
months later, you're like, fuck, I need more, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I knew, man, fuck that shit.
It's scary, bro.
And it's all influence from Big Pharma.
Imagine
as
that
well, 'cause
fentanyl
they
shit,
fucking,
bro. That's scary. We're
Fentanyl's
looking at
terrifying, bro.
fentanyl stuff. Fuck, man. Nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch any of those soft white underbelly interviews? Yeah.
Yeah.
The fentanyl addict ones? Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's
terrifying.
wild, man.
And the streets and the.
He did the
hunched over.
Whitakers, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's where I started
Bro,
that.
he's
Hunched
one of my
over.
favorite fucking
He's so good, bro.
interviewers.
Did you see
He's
they
so
fucked
good.
him over?
The
The
Whitakers?
Whitakers, yeah.
Oh, I think they're back on good terms now.
Oh, are
no?
they? Oh, okay.
I think so. I don't
Which
know.
ones- who
I
are
haven't
the
seen all the
Whitakers?
Whitakers.
The inbred
ones.
family.
Yeah, the ones. Didn't some of them die?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
And then like, don't they kind of like amongst each other?
I don't think they
Sister?
do anymore.
They
but
used to do. Like,
they're a
that-
result of it. Yeah. It's a result of incest.
That house, I've seen. Like, sorry,
Yeah.
bro, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
How
mess.
How
It's
people could live.
oh yeah. It's wild how people can live like that, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they seem like such wholesome people. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was interesting because like if you'd have asked me what I thought of like that kind of environment before I seen those videos, I don't know exactly what I would have said, but it would have been different to what I'd say afterwards.
fucking-
Afterwards,
yeah.
you realize like they're just fucking doing their best.
So they
Like,
just don't
trying
know
to-
how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
They
don't
have
exactly.
personalities as well.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
the
Yeah.
interesting. But that's the
Yeah.
interesting. But yeah, that was like the part.
Yeah,
I
one
enjoyed.
danced when I asked her to dance. It was fucking awesome. Dance, bitch.
The personalities are intriguing, innocent because you perceive them on face value.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
fucking oath.
yeah.
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 Which is the way we are.
Fucking oath, man. Fuck.
Anyway.
Bro, we've been going for an hour, man.
Damn,
Look
bro.
at us, bro.
Yeah,
went
bro.
quick.
Fuck. We should end it there, man. Thanks for coming on, dude. That was a good conversation. We covered a whole bunch of shit. We didn't really cover you as yourself.
That's all right.
but
It was good fun.
I feel like there's plenty of stuff out there. We just
Yeah.
like to
We just
I fucking hate. I hate.
Hopefully we didn't hijack your interview.
No,
too
no,
much.
no.
No.
not at all.
Like
This
this
was
is
good.
the pod. We just
Yeah.
like to talk and see where it goes. We don't
Yeah.
normally have a set
That's,
Yeah.
list of questions. Or
but
anything.
our goes
Yeah.
quick,
So
and we
that's
don't
good.
have a format. Our
Yeah.
format is not having a format.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Seinfeld, a show about nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's a show about watching
Yeah.
Mladen slowly lose his mind.
Yeah.
Throughout
Nah,
the
that's
episode.
done, bro.
Yeah.
It's just now the status of the mind
Yeah.
while
Fair
being
enough.
lost.
All right. Where can people? What's your Instagram handle, man?
It's discover.hip.hop, Lewis Grant Discoveries. If you just Google Discover Hip Hop,
Or ask ChatGPT.
ask ChatGPT, maybe
He-
add
he's
Lewis on there.
ChatGPT.
I don't know if you Google Discover Hip Hop, but if you could Google Discover Hip Hop and Lewis, you'll find
It'll
it.
be there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, there'll be a link in the description as well. Anyway,
Dope.
peace. Thanks.
Yeah. Catch us later.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, thank you for watching that episode. Don't forget to check out donkeymanrecords.com. Don't forget to check out Lumine XNeon.com. Don't forget to check out the podcast cartelnetwork.com. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And sure as hell, don't forget to share. Other than that, peace. Stay tuned for the next episode.